Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. Hope you're all having a great Friday so far. We're almost to the weekend, and it's looking like a really beautiful weekend that we have on tap, especially after the last few days. We've just been seeing rain chances over and over and over again. You will need that rain gear again today. You might get caught under a shower, but Jim is forecasting kind of a lesser coverage of rain today, which is great to hear. But just in case, just have that umbrella, have that rain jacket ready to go in case you do get caught under a downpour. We do have some news that we received yesterday about some updates in a case from 2023 involving a toddler in New Bern who was killed. We do know that 2 men have been arrested in this case. The toddler was killed, and then her father was injured in a shooting. We're going to have more details from Stephen Glover right now.
772 days have passed since the tragic murder of 19-month-old Neoloni Sheptok on July 4th, 2023.
New Bern Police Chief Patrick Gallagher held a press conference Thursday detailing the arrest of 2 people for the murder of Neoloni Sheptok, who was shot and killed while in her father's car on LaGrange Street while heading to see fireworks.
Kevion Pitts, 25 years of age, was apprehended in New Bern as he entered the Craven County Courthouse. Lawrence Everett, also 25, was taken into custody at 5:45 a.m. in Johnson City, Tennessee, with the assistance of the FBI and other local authorities.
Both Pitts and Everett are also charged with attempted murder of Neolani's father, Nathan Sheptok, who was wounded in the shooting and was charged after the shooting with drug and gun offenses. He is now out on parole. Pitts' next court appearance is set for September 2nd, while Everett is now waiting for his first court appearance.
He will go through the extradition process and will also, when he gets back to the state of North Carolina in Craven County, have also a first appearance at that time.
Sorry, I was going to say, I'm like putting all my stuff on it.
Now we'll turn to the weather. I know, Jim, you just got an update regarding Aaron's.
Yeah, intermediate update. They do full updates at 5 a.m., 11 a.m., 5 p.m., 11 p.m. Intermediate updates in between at 8 a.m. and then again as we get out towards 2 p.m. this afternoon. The intermediate update, still a tropical storm. We're still at 70. We'll get a new track in the full update at 11 a.m. And I do believe that before the day is done, we'll have our first hurricane of the season. Hasn't happened yet. The longer we wait, the better. Let's dig in. We'll go to the weather graphics. I'm going to take a live look outside first. Actually, I got my tropical update queued up. Aaron knocking at the door, but still a tropical storm as we take a ride out into the Atlantic. The Antilles in that shot. That little orange shading, those are hurricane watches up for some of the northern islands there. But this is generally expected to avoid most land masses altogether, including the islands. The storm getting better organized, looking healthier on the color enhanced satellite imagery. So here's that track. This was the 5 a.m. track. And again, in 6 hours at 11 a.m. or a little before that, we'll get a new track from the Hurricane Center. The last update there showing a Category 4 hurricane east of the Bahamas. That is late Sunday night, late Sunday into Sunday night. Winds at 130 miles an hour sustained. You can add about 30 miles an hour in gusts, probably 150 to 160, some of the gusts. A big storm out there potentially. And then weakening a little bit as it turns the corner and heads north. By Tuesday night, headed to sunrise Wednesday. Winds coming down to about 120, Category 3 hurricane, and making its closest pass to our coast in all likelihood on Wednesday. Right now, everything says it will continue to run several hundred miles offshore. I've been showing you these tracks all week, and it hasn't changed generally all week. To see that good agreement for this long, that's a testament to how good tropical forecasting has become. The model data, the work that goes into this forecasting data gets better and better every year, which doesn't mean that's where the storm's going to go, but when you see good agreement, the confidence is much higher. That's where it will go. So we feel pretty good about this Wednesday of next week. Maybe a shift 100 miles either way, left or right of that, but likely headed north and likely staying off the U.S. East Coast. It's not impossible that it may trend towards the coast, but it looks unlikely. It means a big surf storm for us. All right, Fernand, that's Aaron. Let's ride over into the Gulf. Potential development area down in the eastern Gulf at 50%, or the western Gulf at 50%, headed in towards eastern Mexico and southern Texas tonight. So the chance for this thing to come together is pretty limited. Maybe by midnight tonight, tomorrow morning at sunrise, at the latest, this thing will be more on land than over the water, and that means the development chance is gone. Bunch of rain regardless, maybe a low-end depression or a weak Fernand headed towards Brownsville maybe overnight tonight. All right, I mentioned the water levels are up across eastern NC. We've got one flood warning, Contentia Creek over in Hookerton, Greene County. The stage this morning at about 13.1, so just above that minor flood stage, not by much, and falling later today. No big deal there. The rest of the river is below flood stage. That rain on the coast generally pulling away. Low to mid 70s under the clouds, and those air temps this afternoon will push up towards 90. I'll show you this afternoon real quick. Storm or two later, there's not a lot of rain on the map. That's good news. I do think we'll see a few more storms than you see there. They'll put 40% on that, and then as we roll into the weekend, we're looking good. Air temps mid to upper 80s. More sun than clouds, I think, both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday afternoon, a shower/storm or two, but not a lot of rain there. Just have an umbrella just in case you catch one of those. Drier air, 60s at night. Next week, upper 80s to near 90 for highs. Sunny skies Monday, Tuesday. The surf starts cranking up Wednesday, Thursday as Aaron tracks by. Rain chances late week with a cold front, not with Aaron, but a frontal boundary late week, bringing a chance for rain in. Hopefully that goes down. The big Watermelon Festival kicks off Thursday night. The rides kick off Thursday night.
Exciting.
And all the events into the weekend. Hopefully looking good.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yep.
But we do have a nice weekend on tap for us
Yes.
today, or this weekend. So definitely want to be outside, especially after the week that we've had. It's nice to finally get out there. I know I've been able to get out there once in a while as the storms kind of lull, but it'll be nice to actually be outside in the sunshine.
There haven't been a lot of breaks.
Right.
Certainly haven't seen much sunshine. That's changing. Yeah, good weekend to finally get out and address the yards out there, the trimming, the cutting, everything else that needs to get done. A lot of harvesting in gardens this time of the year.
Yeah.
That's us harvesting some nice peppers.
Exciting.
And
Yeah,
some,
you were mentioning it.
Yeah,
Good
we got some
stuff.
nice cabbage as well. So, but anyway, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the nice weather. We'll continue to keep a close eye on Erin just in case she pulls a curveball on us. But generally, this looks like one of those storms for us that stays a few hundred miles offshore, throws some big waves in. Outside of that, no major impacts.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for the update,
Yep.
Jim. And
Yep.
thank you, everyone, for watching us. Just want to say hello and good morning to Bernice and George in the comments. Hope you're having a wonderful day and you enjoy your weekend. Sounds like Bernice is going out to the farmer's market. Or
No,
needs
she's
to
telling
dry
farmers
out so
got to pick
farmers
out their
can pick
corn.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I just saw farmers.
So, yeah, I was talking about harvest
Yeah,
time.
nice.
So certainly some of the farmers as well, corn,
Yes,
right in the
huge.
ballpark of harvesting right now. And the farmers, it's been a wet time for everybody. 2 to 4 inches of rain over this last week. Some higher totals here and there, but we'll go dry for a while now until probably late next week. A few storms this afternoon. I got to be careful.
Right.
Generally
Don't
going dry
forget.
until late next week.
All right. Well, hope you all have a wonderful weekend.